Hello there, this is Wacky Jack, and I have made this video to tell you what actually was happening in the Easter special. So first off, endings. All of the endings are not canonical, but somewhat canonical. Like, all of the endings happened, except for ending 5. Ending 5 did not happen. But endings 1 through 4 all happened, but not all at once. They're all canonical. I just hope that you understand that, because I went and found all 3 clues, and I fought that warden. So that makes ending 1 through 4 canonical. So that also means that Fluffy and Secret's superpowers are canonical. Now, I did not do a great job explaining what happened, but basically, Fluffy... Well, let's start off with Secret. Secret was cloned like hundreds of thousands of times on episode 700 because the target had a massive, massive dog army, and all of them were just clones of Secret. So Secret has used the clone machine a lot, and that probably means that there was a little bit of an overexposure to the cloning machine, letting Secret able to actually clone herself whenever she feels like it. However, she only does it whenever it's necessary, just like Fluffy. So, Fluffy, I did a terrible job explaining, but unlike Secret, where I could reasonably assume what happened, there was no real way how I could assume what in the world happened to Fluffy. So, in episode 700, Fluffy disappears. Now, Stampy thinks that Fluffy died. However, then, a little bit later in episode 719, I believe, Fluffy comes back and was revealed to never have died. And multiple times, Stampy saw, like, hallucinations of Fluffy before it turning out that he was just seeing stuff. And I don't think it's that wild of an assumption to think that Fluffy has the ability to transform into things. Thus, how he was able to transform into Rusty's sword. And I do just want to say this, Fluffy does not know who Rusty is. Fluffy basically just wanted to transform into the most powerful sword in the multiverse, or the Lovelyverse. And it just so happened to be Rusty's sword. So, a little bit of a coincidence. Not a coincidence exactly, but, you know, it's a strong sword. And ignore the fact that it had no enchantments on it. It definitely had enchantments. Anyways, I'm going to talk a little bit about the endings. So, if you have not well, I guess this entire thing is a spoiler warning. So, the love portal. The whole point of the love portal is so I can get in contact with you guys through ways that actually make sense story-wise, and that actually, you know, I can add people to the Love Garden. And also, maybe sometime long ahead in the future, I could maybe do a collab with another lovely verse creator thing. Not saying I have anything planned, because I don't. And don't expect anything anytime soon, because my plans are relatively booked for almost the rest of the year. With Chapman Attacks and Lovely World Beginnings, which is going to be the next segment. Lovely World Beginnings is the unnamed prequel that I announced on the same day as the search. And Lovely World Beginnings is a fan-made prequel. Fan-made. You have to remember that. And I'm not gonna say anything more than that, really. I'm just gonna say it answers basically every question that you could have. And that is a lot. Like, where did Chapman come from? Why did Hit the Target actually leave? Why are there multiverses? Okay, that last one is not explained, somewhat. It's kind of explained, but not really. So, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in Lovely World Beginnings, so I hope that you all enjoy that. And yeah, what else was there in the Easter special? Um, we revealed the April Fool's special, but that already kind of came out. Um, so let's talk about the April Fool's special. It was somewhat inspired by a April Fool's special that Stampy did, where he went into the tree train and sat in a minecart and talked to his viewers for like 18 minutes of just edited loops of his minecart going down through the tree train. I'm impressed that he could talk that long, and it was somewhat inspired by that of just me sitting there doing useless stuff, talking to the viewer. So I thought, why not make it an official episode? And why not make an entire minigame out of it? Because I've had Watchgrass, actually I've had basically every single build other than Strider Buyer planned out since before I started Lovely World Onward. And, um, I eventually needed to fill some gaps, because, like, the dog stuff and Strider Buyer, that was all not planned really that much. I was originally gonna build, Watch Grass Grow, but, like, not say what it was, and then on April Fool's just do Watch Grass Grow. But I ended up running out of time for it, and I just decided to build Strider Buyer instead, which was a little bit of a last-minute build, but I thought that since someone suggested a shulker palette, that it would make for a great build idea. And so I just decided to do it so that I just got bored and built it off camera. Yeah. If there's any other questions, please let me know in the comments. And I would also like to ask, would you like to see this video again? If so, I'm gonna do the YouTuber thing. Like and subscribe!